Okay, so let's talk about Barry Season 3, Episode 1. It's been a couple of years now since we've gotten some Barry stuff, and I'm excited that it's back, and it feels like it never left anywhere. So pretty much this season took a couple of years due to everything going on and all of that, but we're exactly almost where we left off. So it's been a couple of months now. I would say it was about 6 months since we got the finale for season 2, and pretty much in that we saw Fuchs tell Jean that Barry was the one responsible for Janice's. I can't talk today. Janice's murder. I feel like I can't talk every day, but that's how pretty much our second season ended, and now we're here, and Barry's in a really dark place. He's in a bad place, the worst place I think we've ever seen him, and that's due to everything that's happened, and he's just pretty much over everything, and just horrible. It starts off with him like doing these like Craigslist murder for hire type thing, and yeah, so those jobs and everything he's getting into are pretty much what he was used to doing, where he was more sort of a pro killer of sorts, and now he's just trying to find what to do and sort of fill a void as well. He's not really doing his acting or anything like that. We do see him with his girlfriend, and she's out there doing her like directing. She's doing the streaming series she was going to be doing, and she's pretty much going forward, and you can see the parallels between them both, that she is pretty much just really living, like doing her dream, but it's sort of taking a toll on her as well, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. So yeah, Jean knows that Barry is the one that killed Janice, but when the police are interrogating Hank pretty much is saying that it was Fuchs that did it, and that Fuchs is actually a Chechnyan killer that is for hire named the Raven, sort of leading them off and just sort of like diverting all of the attention as well. And pretty much Jean is not buying any of this. He says that this guy told him it was Barry and that he knows it's Barry, but the police are like, no, it was the Raven, which is something crazy going on there with Hank. We get Hank again. Hank is now running a nursery selling illegal substances from there. Can't really say the name on YouTube, but yeah, you know, he's out there doing his thing. He's now in a relationship with Cristobal, who we saw that he was eyeing in the second season, and they're pretty much happy as well, but they both pretty much hate Barry, so it's pretty hilarious when Barry comes over and is like, I need a job, Hank, and Hank's like, you need to get the hell out of here because I'm done with you right now. And so Barry pretty much is just like out of his luck. He's trying to figure out what to do. He then gets a text message from Jean that's saying like, hey, I need some help moving some stuff from the acting classroom and all of that. Can you come help me? Barry's a little hesitant, but he decides to do so. This is where Jean confronts him and says, I know that you killed Janice, and if you don't go and take yourself to the police station, I will kill you myself right now. But then the gun fully unloads and all the bullets come off, and Jean's like, fuck. And then we see Barry just go and just get him. We see then that it cuts to black, and then he has Jean on his knees about to shoot him, and then Jean's like pleading and wanting him to stop, and Barry's like, I can't. But then Barry has like an epiphany, and he's like, I think I know how we can work this out. So also on that note, we have Fuchs, who is out of the country now, and that's because Hank has him under like some protection of sorts, and so he's out there right now. No clue where that's gonna go, but I'm pretty sure Fuchs is coming back to the States because we need some Barry and Fuchs moments here. Like I said, Sally's out here doing her streaming show that she's pretty much going forward, and she's pretty preoccupied with all of this, so I feel like she has no clue exactly what's going on with Barry in this. And I think it will be interesting to see exactly what Barry has in plans, like what is his epiphany he had with Jean, and what are they going to do in order to make all of this right. So the only thing that comes to mind in my mind is that he's going to help him bring back the acting school, and this will sort of give Barry a chance to divert away from doing all of the hire for kill and just become what his true passion is. And who knows how this friendship, well, I wouldn't even call it a friendship, this partnership in Barry's eyes is going to work, right? When Jean pretty much hates his guts for everything he's done and is sort of working in fear, like, how is this all going to work out? Could Jean actually be doing all of this also and try to get under and find out exactly how to get Barry and all of that for everything that he's done? I think that there's going to be something like that going on here this season with Jean and Barry sort of like keeping each other close because they know that one or the other can take the other out, and so they're trying to sort of keep all of this alliance going just for the sake of until one can get the other. So I think that's the whole thing. But I think Barry also, on top of all of this, really has all of these like kills and murders deep in his head and weighing him down, and he's sort of trying to atone for everything and feel a sort of sense of relief, which I don't think he's going to get from all of this either. So a very great way to start off the season, as I said. Hank's out there as well. Who knows what his final plan with Fuchs is going to be, although it does sound like he just wants to use him as a pawn to get the police off of him whenever he needs to. So with him having him overseas, like I said, it's sort of keeping like a safety deposit. Whenever he needs to withdraw that, he will, and I think that he will not hesitate to do that. Fuchs seems to believe so as well. This is the reason he's sort of like trying to figure out what's going to happen and how much more exactly is he going to have to be over there. So it's going to be interesting, like I said, this season, where it's going to head the direction as well. I wasn't sure exactly where they could go when I first saw the season finale too, but I think this direction they're going to is pretty interesting. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. So what do you think Barry and Gene are going to come to an agreement with? Do you think that Gene's going to follow it, or do you think he has something else he's going to try and play, but is just letting this whole thing ride out first? Let me know your thoughts down below. Like I said, I think Barry wants to introduce the idea of bringing the acting school back, that he'll help him and all of that. But I think that Barry also wants to keep him close, because I don't think Barry wants to kill Gene, because Gene's sort of like a close person to him, and sort of that person in season 1 and 2 that made him believe again that he is not just this killer, and now he pretty much killed the love of his life, and he's like, yeah, now I need to figure out what I'm going to do right now, right? So he wants to feel a sense of relief, but he doesn't know exactly how to get this, and I think this is the first step for him. Of course, Gene, I don't think cares at all about what Barry wants, and he just wants Barry to pay for Janice's death. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. As always, that's going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed down below. On the road to 21,000 subscribers. At 25,000, we will do a giveaway. Hit that notification bell so you know when my videos drop. Check out the video on the left when it shows up. Check out the social medias, Twitter, TikTok, at Culture Elixir. Should be provided here somewhere at the end. But as always, that's going to do it for me. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you making it all the way to the end of the video. I am going to be having a podcast I'm going to be doing. I released the first 2 episodes, by the way, on Buzzsprout already, so I'll leave a link down below. But this week I will be releasing the episodes on YouTube. So if you check it out, make sure to comment the word Barry. That way I know that you reached the end of this video. But really appreciate you. We are on the road, as I said, to 21,000 subscribers, super close, and then give away 25,000. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. But as always, thanks for tuning in, and really appreciate you so much. As always, stay safe, stay positive.